Oh, I can smell food cooking. I can smell like a carvery somewhere. Okay, so about 5 years ago we purchased this 2005 Yamaha R6 Raven Edition, and this footage was from when we first purchased a bike to ride it home. Unfortunately, the weather was crap and the bike handled like soap, so after getting the bike home and making major adjustments and taking it out again, we both decided that it wasn't the bike for us. So just after 10 days of ownership, it went to another home. This was the only footage we had from this bike, and I did not publish it earlier because of the poor quality and lack of enthusiasm. But don't let this put you off the R6, it just wasn't the bike for us. But the earlier car model R6 was a brilliant bike, and it probably would have been a better choice. So rather than just delete this footage, I thought it would be much better off if I just published it and let you all see it. Right. I feel like I'm on a GPZ. It's really light, the steering's, yeah, these bars won't drop in. Wow, this is... It feels like I'm, that bar is further around that way to this one. Yeah, these bars aren't level. This wants some correcting when we get home, I think. So it's got lots of torque to it. Oh, that brake is keen actually. I don't think it's got any more torque than the 750S rad, but it just revs higher but doesn't pull anywhere. But I don't feel like I'm on an R6. It's kind of like a GPZ. It's very, very comfortable and upright. It doesn't feel racy at all. These bars are not straight. They must not be. This bar here feels like it is out that way compared to this one. So I'm steering at an angle. And they definitely won't drop in. I want to be down here. I don't feel like I've got much control. Was that it? I mean, I'm in 5th gear. I'm not into these bikes. I mean, it feels very light. I could tuck my legs in. Gear selector's nice and spot on. A lot smoother. A bit too much play in the throttle. So when I go over a little bump, the seat bucks me forward and I have to keep sitting back. I am definitely a 90s bike rider, dude. I mean, look at these. It's the thing with modern bikes, you see. Look at that plastic flapping around there. It's windy. And again, I'm cold. I'm very cold. I want my Aprilia. Oh, I've got another gear. I didn't know that. She's bought herself a new AGV Rossi helmet. Let's see if we can take a look at it. Can't see it from there. Quite a nice helmet actually. I like Rossi helmets. I like Rossi's style because everything's bright and vibrant. I like bright vibrance. Let's get some shots of the S-Rad, shall we? She's smiling. I reckon she's saying, wow! See? 90s. It actually matches her clothing.
It's Paul taking a few little videos of me on the S-Rad there. I don't really know how to describe this S-Rad other than that actually it's comfortable and smooth. You could quite easily tour on this, I reckon. But also it has that power to have a bit of fun on as well. Although it's a big bike, it's actually really light too, which is quite interesting.
actually getting a little bit uncomfortable. When I first sat on it, I felt like I was upright, but I'm just having trouble trying to find a comfortable position on the bike, even though these bars are way high. Yeah, it don't turn this at all. I'm actually getting wrist pains. Totally all over this road today. You don't sink into it like this. Rat just sinks into the corners and does all the work for you, but this just does not turn at all. I actually think my GP's head corner's better. It just definitely needs setting up. I'll give it another go. It can't be bad. I've heard lots of good things about R6s, and I can remember riding the 99 or 2000. I think it was a 2000 one. I brought one back from York for a friend of mine, and I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. But this is an odd position. It's not set up at all. Got one bar stuck out that way. Are they both same level? It's probably got a bent angle bar. Yeah, I'm sliding everywhere on it. The seat doesn't hug you like the S-Rad does. If I was going to do a track day out of the two, I'd put these brakes on the S-Rad and take the S-Rad hands down. But I have got quite a bit of pain in my wrists. I didn't get that on the Ducati, to be fair. It's very odd. So I think dropping these bars could theoretically make it worse, but I've never had an uncomfortable wrist like this before on a bike. Yeah, just as usual way.
No, I said which one are you riding?
Oh, that, well, I'll just jump on the S-Rad.
Oh, really?
It's a modern bike, isn't it? Well, it's up to you. I can take it down bypass and that if you want. There, but
No, it's fine.
It's up to you. Do you want me to jump on that?
No, I'll ride it. Right then, shall I see you at home then?
Yeah.
You're going to remember which turn to take?
Oh yeah, I'll get that.
It's nice positioning for me. It's got some torque to say it's only a 600 if I'm perfectly honest with you. So it's fast enough as well. I mean, I was thinking about going up to a 1000cc bike, which I'd still like to do if I'm perfectly honest with you. Because my husband's got an Aprilia RSV Melee R. I've ridden that. And I really like it. As you can hear it. To be honest though, you can probably hear it because this has got an exhaust that somebody else put on it. It's a Black Widow exhaust, I believe. Quite popular, but it's a bit loud for me. It's baffling, but it's still quite loud. Just waiting for him there. People just pull out on bikes, don't really think about it. If you're going to pull out though, you know, it's a 60 road is this, get moving. I'm only doing 33 miles an hour. Just thinking about pulling over, shall we pull over? Ah, no, he wants us to carry on. Obviously got somewhere else in mind. But yes, this exhaust is really, really loud, so I'm going to look for another exhaust for it, I think. Like it to be, sounds a bit like a menace. It's this thing with these roads, if you don't know them, you've got to be a bit more cautious, really. Make sure that you feel comfortable riding them, otherwise you can make silly mistakes, go in corners too fast, corners come up on you. And I do know the majority of these roads, but you know, we just got to keep ourselves nice and steady. Here we are. Beautiful scenery up here. Don't really want to get caught in the wet though, if there's any more wet. Looks like rain up here, not like in this. Oh, don't know about this. Going right round him.
Can't believe how many cars there are out today.
Can't believe it's just started raining.
Yeah, I know. Look at the sun shining today.
I know.
It's just congested with traffic, isn't it?
Well, everywhere you go is going to be, Paul. It's people, they're allowed to go out.
But check his fuel, see what today. How good they are. Oh, mine's okay, I think, yeah. But I don't know when this is
It's hardly used, though.
Mine's like kind of there. Right.
I tell you what, though, it's wet up there, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Did you see me lose my back end on first corner?
No. Where?
Soon as we came up
Right in front of
front main road, I went round that corner and there were loads of gravel on corner, and it just went like that round back end.
No, let's see. I wonder what you're doing. I thought you had my there, but no. Look at us there, out in the wet.